Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn. Well, last time we met our plucky group of survivors as they crashed down onto this hot and humid world, and after taking a little moment to compose themselves, because it was quite a big crash. I mean, they crashed down in that, and it did go quite a way. Look, I think it landed over here, and it skidded over here, and also lots of other kind of big spaceship bits came down as well. So, you know, there was quite a few other sort of bits of falling wreckage for them to avoid. So, once they'd taken a moment to compose themselves and get over the fact they hadn't died in the crash and they were still alive, they then got to work. And you know, they've done a pretty good job so far. Given that they're on this completely alien world and we don't really know what anything is, they have not done too badly at all. We've got a little shelter going on, got some very basic beds, got some shelves, some storages, got a few kind of crafting things over there, little table and chairs to eat at, research table over there, and we've even had the time to go and investigate a few bits and bobs around the world. That apparently is some sort of exciting grass, that is a big kind of dandelion tree, and the big important things we found are kind of over here. So this is quite key because this is a settlement survival game, which means of course in the early days food is always an issue and we are running out of food. A little kind of nagging message popped up last time that said, oh yep, your food isn't going to last long. So we do need to deal with our food issue, and last time we did find two sources of food. We've got these things here. So these things, these kind of red things here, they are sort of meat bananas, but they're not meat bananas. They're not made of meat, but apparently they taste so convincingly like meat that people think they are. So we have some meat bananas. We could go and harvest some of those, just get some quick food in. And then over here, we've got these kind of, what were they called? Buttermelons, were they or something? Yeah, buttermelons. So we could go and grab some of those as well. And I think it might be worth doing. However, we can also plant these. So it might be worth getting a little kind of buttermelon farm set up over near the base, because this isn't going to last forever. So we do need to do some basic farming, I think now, which is where Annette comes in, because Annette is quite good at the farming. So we'll get that done, but I think we will for now, just to top our food up in the sort of, in the immediate future, we will go and grab some of these. I mean, that tree there, let's go and harvest that. So we'll have the meat bananas, or the not meat bananas from that, and that. And has that one got any on? No, okay. And possibly that one. So harvest those three things. That could be quite good. And then we'll grab a few from over here as well. We won't harvest all of it. We'll just grab a few. And then we'll see what we can do with them. Because I'm not entirely sure. Can we sort of combine them to make, you know, stews or soups or whatever? I don't really know. So we'll go and grab some of those. We'll do some harvesting of that. And then as well, we do want to go and grab some of the materials. There's something over here. What was that? It was like a skin bark. That was it. So we can use that to make some sort of like plant leather type stuff. So we could do with grabbing that as well. But food is important. So let's go and get the food first. Also, let's find where we are. Ah, there we are. Okay, that helps. So I think at the moment, they're all just having a lovely sleep. So let's move time on pretty quickly, and we'll see how we get on. I mean, what's the temperature currently? It's 24 degrees C. Outdoors. It's quite hot and stuffy around here. And yeah, a few people in the comments said that while we might not have to worry about sort of, you know, cold weather, we are going to possibly have to try to keep these people dry because it's raining a lot and they don't like going around the place being all soggy. And also we might have to possibly get some sort of protection for them from the sun maybe, because it's quite hot and it's beating down all the time. So we might need to sort that out as well. I mean, in the long run, I'd love to have a lovely fully air-conditioned base, but we've only just crashed. We're going to get there eventually, but give us a while and we'll sort it out. Right, here we go. So who's doing what? So Nova is handling the wall torch. That's good. So Nova's now restocked that with twigs or whatever it is. And people are just kind of standing around. Oh, okay. We have made our very first bandages. Okay, that's good. So we're making a few of those. Just some like basic medical stuff. Ember is idling. Ember, why are you not going to grab some food? Because that would be handy. Annette over there is doing the harvesting. Ember, can you not harvest? Is that a thing that you can't do? Hang on, activities. So Ember, Ember has no skill at harvesting at all. Okay, right, it's all down to Annette then for the food. I mean, in hindsight, should we possibly have picked a couple of people that can do the harvesting? I don't know. But Ember's doing some other stuff, look. Ember's doing other bits and bobs. And Vanessa is doing very well at the research, look. That is creeping up. But it's getting there. They had a nice chat. Look, that's very lovely. Ooh, are they having a little conversation? I mean, Ember's shouting at... I don't know what you're shouting at. Oh, no. Are you talking to Annette? Ah, here we go. So Annette is transporting 40 not meat bananas, which I don't think is anything I've ever said before. Right, they're on the floor. Okay, so what can we do with this? Oh, spaceship deconstruction has now been researched. Okay, so now we can safely demolish big bits of spaceship like that. So I think now, yeah, we can carry on salvaging that. Okay, yeah, get rid of that a little bit more. And then if we clear that out, we can build on that. That can be where the base can go. We can kind of move it out over here. But at the moment, there's a great big spaceship in the way and some trees. But yeah, we'll get there again in time. Okay, so what can we now do with our not meat bananas? What can we do with those? We might need some trees. We might need some wood. Hang on a minute. Can we chop down those 4 trees? Can we cut those, please? That'll be handy. Yeah, cut those down. That's fine. Right. What can we do with the not meat bananas? Okay, so hot drinks. Can we make tea? Oh my goodness me. Tea from dandelion spores. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Emergency thing. We can make tea. We can make tea. It is a fine day. The harvest is not ready yet. Oh no. We want to... there we go. Phew. Okay, that's ready. Okay, harvest that dandelion tree, please. Go and get some dandelion spores from that. And then we could possibly have a lovely cup of tea. I mean, that'll sort everything out. Everything will be fine then. Ooh. Oh, they're new. I didn't see those before. Cone mushrooms. Oh, they look very, very funky and very bizarre. Okay, that's not going to be fully grown, is it? That looks little. Okay. Are there any other dandelion trees that are fully grown? Hang on. Are there 3 there? Is that a different one? Oh, yeah, there's one there. Okay, harvest that as well. So don't cut it down, just get the dandelion things from it. Okay, so we might be able to make some tea. That's quite good. I love the fact that it's 29 degrees C outdoors. And yeah, we're going to have a lovely cup of tea. Because I would do that. On some of the very hot days around here in the UK, recently when it's been toasty and warm, you do have a lovely cup of tea. It's good, it's lovely. It cools you down in the long run. It's hot when you drink it, but it cools you down in the long run. That's what we say. So yeah, we can make some tea. Quick recipes. Okay. Meat soup. Boil a quick meat soup. Even though those things aren't meat, but they kind of count as meat. Okay, so if they have meat soup, they get a happiness effect. Okay, that's quite good. So how about we make 1 lot of that for now? Somebody, I imagine it's going to be a net, is going to come over here and do... Oh no, she's going to go harvesting first. That's fine. That's also acceptable. We're okay with that. Oh, hang on. Vanessa is cooking. She's a bit hot because she is stood next to a great big kind of hot thing. But okay, Vanessa is cooking. I didn't think she was that good at it, but do you know what? It's okay. So how long is this going to last? So I think now we have some meat soup. So hang on a second. Annette is running off to get some of the sort of buttermelon things. Right, so where is that thing on there? Right, meat soup. So how long is that going to last? So shelf life. Outside, 2 days. Okay, so that can be outside so exposed to the elements. That'll last 2 days. Under a roof, as it is right now, 4 days. Okay, so it doesn't last that long because, of course, it's quite sort of hot and humid out there. Right, refrigerated 8 days, frozen indefinite. We need to get a little basic kind of freezer set up on the go. That's what we need. But, okay, so I think now we know that, why don't we make... I don't know, why don't we make another 3 of those? So that'll be 8 finished meals in total, won't it? And that'll be quite good. I'm quite happy with that. How long do they last? How long do those things last? Oh, hang on. That's all we can do. I think, we've got 30 not meat bananas. And I think 10 not meat bananas makes 2 meals. Oh, okay. That's perfect. Yeah, so for now, that will do. Okay, Vanessa goes back to researching. What are we researching? I can't remember. Oh, wooden fortifications. That could be quite good. That could be quite useful. Some sort of defences. We haven't been attacked yet, but of course we are going to get attacked at some point. It's going to happen, so we have to sort of be prepared. Tailoring. Tailoring could be good. I mean, tailoring allows us to get hats. So if we get that, we could possibly make tea and have hats. It'll be the perfect game. I think we queue up tailoring, get that done, and then we have a couple more things. Oh, somebody in the comments said get lightning rods. Somebody said get lightning rods because one of their people, when they were playing this game, got struck by lightning and died. And I don't want that to happen to our people. So I think maybe lightning rods could be quite a good thing. And it only takes 3 hours. It's quite easy to do. So I think, we'll get that in. And then one more. What do we want to do? Animal taming, not so bothered. Camp management. Okay. So what's that? Must come together and establish strategies to maintain separate camps. Construction of area flags to delineate restricted zones for work and habitation. Okay, so we can sort of a living area and a work area. Okay, not so bothered. We could get toolsmithing, construction basics. That might be worth doing. Construction of buildings made of wood, stone and scrap metal. Yeah, if we can get some houses, that would be quite good. Yeah, I think we do that. Palm oil we could do. So palm fruits are rich in fats that could be extracted with the help of a cold press. Okay, so we could get palm oil, which allows us to get some sort of, I don't know, things. Is it for crafting or something? Do we put it in cooking? I don't quite know. Or pickling. Oh, pickling. Pickled vegetables. They are going to last a little bit longer, aren't they? That means we can get some food that's not going to go off quite as quick in the extreme temperatures. Oh, there are so many things I want to get done. I think construction basics. I mean, electric grids would be brilliant first. We've got to make our own alloys, and we're kind of working toward that. So let's get that long one done. Although now I'm saying that, making our food last longer would be quite a sensible thing to do. No, pickling. We're going to go down pickling. We're not going to live in a house, but we are going to have a lot of lovely pickles to enjoy. Right, okay, so get time ticking on. Is everybody doing stuff? I think so. Ember and Nova are chopping down trees, Vanessa is researching, and Annette is scavenging stuff from over here, doing some harvesting of the buttermelons or whatever they are. Okay, so you grab those. I think you have got quite a lot of them. You've got 160 of them. Good grief, how big are your pockets? Okay, so that's good. Right, clear that out of the way. That's fine. Oh, power cells. New resource, power cells. We've scavenged a power cell. That must have come from that, of course. How much is left? Oh, it's only 1 out of 6. Okay. I argued with Nova about the crash's cause. Vanessa is taking a walk. Just, having a little bit of a row there, but that's okay. You're supposed to be the calm one, Vanessa. Oh, no, not you. Annette's the calm one. Okay, no, sorry. I take it all back. Vanessa, you can go be grumpy if you like. Right. So how are we doing? Did we make that food? We did. Oh, I don't know. Here we go. Annette's doing the cooking. Okay, this is fine. So yeah, stuff's been moved about. That's all fine. Shared fears about their safety with Annette. That's okay. Everyone can go and talk to Annette. Annette is lovely and approachable and very calm. Right, quick meal plus 6. Because I think, when they have that nice food that's not a packaged meal, it does give them a little kind of happiness boost. Can we go and check that? Drowsy, so they may be a little bit tired or possibly a little bit warm. But yeah, there we go. Ate a quick meal. I think that's okay. I appreciate a nice cooked meal, but it's quite basic really. But it's better than nothing. It's better than not getting any boost at all. So, okay, that's quite good. Wonderful. So get time ticking on again, and we'll just see what we can do. But yeah, is that the... Yeah, now got a new sort of thing at the top there. Oh, hang on a second. Right, okay. I see a problem here. So, in the local area, there are some aggressive animals. So we can find out where they are. So the following animals have noticed the camp and are preparing to attack in a couple of hours. Okay, so 16 overgrown insects. Oh dear me. So where are they? They are currently... Where are they? Sort of hiding out in the trees over here somewhere? Oh, there they are. Right, okay. They're kind of hiding out in the vegetation over here. Okay, right. So to me, they look like giant beetles. They look like huge beetly things. Overgrown insects. Output when butchered. Raw insect meat, that's quite good. So if we do fight a few of these off, and they're kind of nearby, we can go and butcher them, we will get some lovely meat from it, and meat is good because, of course, meat is food, and that means we might not die quite so soon. However, we do need to go and observe a dead specimen. I don't know if we can get the meat off them right away. Do we have to kind of have a little look at whether it's poisonous or even, they're even edible or whatever? I'm not quite sure. So I think maybe if we do manage to kill a few of them, if there's one in not too troublesome a place, we need to go and kind of have a little look at it and do some observing. But okay, right, that's fine. So they're going to come to attack us. They're all the way over there. We're all the way over here. Now, everybody does have a weapon, of course. So Ember's got a fancy laser pistol. So Ember's really going to be leading the charge. Then Nova's got a bow and arrow. That's okay. Well, hopefully more than one arrow. That's going to be limited. Bow and multiple arrows, hopefully. So she can also sort of be right there doing the fighting. And then Annette and Vanessa, I think we might possibly keep them out of the way. We might keep them out of the way because they're not that good at fighting. Hang on. Can we check your fighting stats? Right, combat 0, combat 0. And in fact, Annette is so not bothered about combat, she's completely indifferent to it. Yeah, okay, defending myself from being, mauled to death by a giant beetle. Nah, I'm not so bothered, but okay, fine. So I think when the attack begins, we move Annette and Vanessa possibly behind the shelter, so they can kind of hang around over here, and then Ember and Nova can go and do the bulk of the fighting. And then if it does get a bit dicey, we could bring Annette and Vanessa in to go and jabbity jab at the things with their spears, but these two can deal with it from range. So, okay, what we'll do is, we'll move time on for now. Did it say a couple of hours? A couple of hours. Okay, right. So we will wait for the inevitable onslaught then. Let's wait for the attack of... Oh, hang on. Did that just go down? Did it go down? Was it not on 16 overgrown insects? Now it's gone to 15? Are they kind of fighting each other? That'd be quite helpful. Oh, hang on. There's something over here fighting them. Oh my goodness me, it's Flathead Animal Friend. Oh no, right, hang on. You can become an honorary member of the camp. Right, now there are 12 aggressive animals. Oh no, but how are you doing? We don't know how you're doing, but you're taking them on. You're fighting as best you can. I mean, you're missing quite a lot of them. They are swarming you. I feel a bit sorry for you, Flathead Animal, but you've made our job a little bit easier because I think you've taken out 4 little kind of bug things. I mean, run toward us. Run toward us if you like. Do we need to go and help? Do you know what? We're going to go and help. We are going to go and help our new friend, Flathead Animal. Come on, everybody. This is brilliant. Right, so a little bit like the game that begins with R that ends in ImWorld, that we shan't mention too many more times while playing this game, you draft people. So if they're not drafted and the monsters come near, I think they just run off. I think they just run away. So you have to draft them, and then you can control them. So, okay, let's draft you two. Okay, now Ember and Nova are drafted, so we can now control them a little bit more. So I think what we do is, let's put them over there, look, and then maybe Vanessa and Annette, you carry on doing what you're doing already. You just keep on doing what you're doing. So Annette is transporting, Vanessa is researching. That's fine. We're not going to interrupt that. We're not going to bother with that. So, okay, unpause time. So Nova and Ember should now be running over here with their proper kind of armaments going on. So hang on, where are the bugs? Oh, the bugs are over there. Oh, I think, did Flathead Animal Friend get away? One of you is possibly a bit injured. Yeah, it's that one, look. That one is a little bit injured. Okay. Right, okay. Never mind. I mean, maybe if we take the fight to the animals, take the fight to the little bugs, that might be a thing to do. We can just sort of, nip the attack in the bud before it even begins. If we attack that one, for example, if we get to a decent range, I mean, yeah, that was quite good. Oh, it's dark. Okay, but look, we're picking them off. Shootity-shoot. Right, 9 of them are coming to attack us, but that's okay. Right, they have little kind of reload times on them, but that's okay. Right, hang on. Where are the rest of the bugs? Aggressive animals. They're still just kind of hanging out in the trees. Oh, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. It's going to be dark and claustrophobic and unpleasant. Okay, we've taken a few out. So head back over here then. Come back over here. Hopefully we've got a little bit of revenge for our friend over there. Don't you worry, flathead creature. We've got you. We've got your back. We'll try not to possibly kill you and eat you at some point in the future because you're a friend of ours now. We like you. Okay. So we just need to wait for the bugs to attack then. Oh, hang on. Are they going to attack? It's a couple of hours. I mean, many, many hours have passed by. Are you going to attack or not, you lot? Can you please come and attack us? Because we're prepared. And at the moment, we're just standing around. We could be in bed. We could be making some tea. Nova's a bit hungry. And you're not doing anything. Okay. Right. Hang on a second. Hang on. This is getting a bit silly. Come over here. I think there's a bug there. So go and get that one. The only good bug is a dead bug. Right, so go and shoot that thing with a laser pistol or a bow and arrow or whatever you're doing. I don't know who's going to get there first. Right, animal attack. Here we go. So now they're going to come and attack us. We're picking them off. Right, I was going to say, where are they? But no, they are slowly coming through the trees. I was trying to identify where they are. I was a bit worried they were sort of flanking us and going for the base without going sort of past us. But no, this is okay. There's only 4 left. Yeah, we're doing a pretty good job. You might possibly get... Okay, you might be a little bit injured. Ember might be a tiny bit injured, but that's okay. And I think Ember does have a basic knife going on, possibly. One more good shot. Oh, you missed. Okay, well done, Nova. Come on, just one good arrow in the face. Okay, right, so the bugs are all dead. You can then undraft, stand down. You can stand down. However... Ember is now injured. Okay, so Ember is bleeding. They've got a superficial bite. Bitten off flesh. That sounds really quite horrible. And then a couple of bites. So their left foot's quite bad. Their right foot isn't great. And their right leg is a little bit kind of bitten as well. Okay, so if we tell you to go, I don't know, wait for treatment, yes. Okay, and recover. Yes, these are kind of forbid options, which could potentially, if you don't understand that, that could be a bit misleading. Because you might go, oh yeah, wait for treatment, click. But then if you click that, it means you're going to forbid the survivor from going to bed and awaiting treatment. It kind of turns it into an X. So, yeah, that means that they're going to go to bed now. So Ember's going to wander off to bed and go and get treated. And Nova is going to get some food. But now we do need somebody to go and treat Ember. Vanessa, your time is now. You are the Mega Doctor. You are the Super Doctor who can treat anything. And it never fails. So over to you, please. So Ember can nip over here. And then Vanessa can, hang on a minute. Vanessa is carrying on her research. Activities. Vanessa, heal is 1. Okay. Do we have to tell you, Vanessa? Do we have to kind of specifically say, go and do this, please? Go and treat Ember? Oh, there you go. Yeah. Heal Ember Griffin, please. Right, so Vanessa, go and do your job and go and heal her up if you'll be so kind. Okay, let's follow Vanessa and see exactly what she does. How do we go about healing somebody? I mean, right now, she's come over here. I'm a little bit surprised because over here, we appear to have a load of sticks and some of the food. Oh, no, hang on. Hang on. Is she going to pick up... Are they bandages? Have we stored bandages on the floor? On a muddy floor? That's probably not the best, is it? Why can't we put the medical supplies on a shelf, please? That would make it a little bit more kind of sanitary, wouldn't it? Hang on. Can we stop you having medical supplies on the floor, please? Because that would be a bit silly. So let's move time on. Are you going to pick those up? Okay, yes. So you now have some bandages. So I think, yeah, if we click on Vanessa herself and go down here, we can see what's been treated. So I think, yeah, the bitten off flesh requires a bandage, and that's just generic treatment. Okay, so that doesn't require medicine. That's just, I don't know, pat on the back and a few words of encouragement. You're going to be okay. So, okay, bitten off flesh. So here comes Mega Dr. Vanessa healing Ember, and we know this is going to work because that's one of Vanessa's traits. It is absolutely guaranteed to succeed. Hang on a minute. She's got a little... What's that you've got? She's got a little kind of a medical tricorder thing going on. She's got some sort of medical gadgety thing. That's exciting. Right, the bite's been treated. That's quite good. And then I imagine you're just going to kind of work through these. Right, there you go. Some of the bites are kind of being dealt with. That's quite good. Just move time on a bit quicker then possibly. That's also been treated. Health is ticking up. Okay, so all the other things have been treated. The scratches and that have been done. And your bite is going to last for a little while, I imagine. Tiny bit of pain, and your movements come down a teeny tiny bit. But other than that, I think you're going to be okay. Yeah, 2% of pain. Yeah, that's not so bad. That's okay. Right, there we go. Well done, Vanessa. And, Vanessa has done such hard work doing, I don't know, an hour's worth of doctoring there. She's had to go to bed. She's also ravenously hungry. I mean, we've got food, haven't we? There's some lovely food on that shelf. Is there not food on that shelf? There's meat soup on that shelf. There's some delicious meat soup. Why not go and get some of that? But okay, fine. Right, they'll sort that out in a bit. Okay, right, good. So we've survived our first kind of little attack there, which is very good, with only a teeny tiny bit of an injury. That is significantly better than I thought we were going to do. So that's quite encouraging. Okay, how about down here then? Can we now make some tea? Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so 20 dandelion spores makes 5 tea. How many of those do we have? Where would that be? In there. We've got 50. So we can make 10 lots of tea. Oh my goodness me, it's enough to get me through the morning. Okay, do that until we have 10 lots of tea. Always keep 10 lots of tea in the camp. Make sure there's always 10. I quite like that. That's a good thing. So, right, they can work on that. I imagine, yeah, is Annette going to come over and do that? So grab some spores, put them into here, do some cooking. Yeah, people are getting grumpy because they're getting wet. We possibly do need the tailoring thing a little bit sooner. Okay, move. Oh, botherations. Okay, hang on. I want to prioritize that. Oh, okay, shift and Q first. Okay, so shift and that. Okay, oh. Okay, that's not the Q. That's what we're doing now. Okay, do you know what? Tailoring, get tailoring done. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. Annette is idling. It's raining. We've scavenged some stuff. Oh, yeah. They're still taking that apart. It's taking a long time to take that apart now. It's taking a very, very long time. Okay, but new resource, tea. Oh my goodness me, a soothing beverage. Absolutely, yes it is. I mean, that's kind of it now. That's it. Right, we're finished. Goodbye, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. People have got tea. All their problems are solved. Okay, good. We have some lovely tea. That is marvellous. And that tree's almost ready. That tree is almost ready for us to go and get some more dandelion spores so we can make even more tea. It's perfect and brilliant. Okay, right, good. That's quite encouraging. People are idling. That's okay. Clear all these kind of things out the way. Okay, so what do we need to do now? Oh, new resource. CPU cores. Okay, so we're going to have to use that to build, fancy machines and fancy weapons and all that kind of stuff. Right, okay, so we're not quite at that point just yet, though. I mean, maybe if a net is idling, could we get a net to do some farming? Because now we know that we can plant those buttermelon things, and I think we must be able to do something with them. Hang on, we haven't made anything with them yet, have we? So hot drinks is still tea. Quick recipes, veggie soup. So I think now with those, we can make some veggie soup, which is quite good. So if we then go to there and say, okay, do that until, 10 vegetables. Hang on, how much does it do? So veggie soup is 10 veg, makes 2 of those. So do it until you've got 8. That seems fine. And then, with the meat soup, can we change that as well? Do that until we have 8. So people have got a choice of what they'd like to eat. They could either go and have a meat soup or a veggie soup. That's quite nice. You can use, allowed vegetables. So we can either allow buttermelon and dandelion spores, but I think we keep the dandelion spores for the tea. Because, let's be honest, the tea's more important. So take that off. Only make it out of buttermelon. So really, it's a buttermelon soup. I mean, did anybody bring any salt and pepper? Have we got any seasoning that we could put in there? A little dash of, something nice, bit of hot sauce, soy sauce, anything like that? Anybody keep that in their pockets? I don't imagine you would, but okay, never mind. So now they're going to start making that. But do we need to maybe grow our own sort of buttermelons over here? That might be quite a good idea. Non-edibles, skin bark. We could grow that skin bark if we wanted to, but I don't think we have to. But over here, buttermelon. So minimum growth temperature, 0 degrees C. Okay, it's never 0 degrees C. Temperature tolerance, -2. I don't see it ever getting to that ever, because we're on a proper sort of hot tropical world. Up to 50 degrees C. It could potentially get to that point. It could maybe get there. And then time to harvest, 8 days. Okay, and then when it's harvested, it destroys the plant and we have to kind of do it again. But we do get a lot of buttermelons. Okay, no failure at farming 3. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on. I think, Annette, where are you, Annette? You have a farming of 3. Okay, so we can't fail to grow these, because I don't really think there's much we do. We kind of put the sort of seeds in the ground, we zone out the area, and they just grow. We don't have to tend for them too much. So I think that sounds like quite a good idea. Let's get some of these in. Okay, so also we're on loam soil, which is good. That's infertile soil because, it's got a spaceship in it. Not great for that. If we put it over here for now, and just do a little 6x6 field to start with, because there's not that many of us. So if we just do that, please. Right, okay, so Annette is now going to go and plant some buttermelons. Okay, I assume she picked up the seeds when we examined them. I assume that's what happened. Okay, I've forgotten to do something important. Hang on a second, hang on. Their body's still over here. Yes, okay, right. So shelf life, right, okay, their shelf life is coming down. Do we want to butcher the insect when we haven't observed it? I kind of feel like we should probably, hang on, is there a little insect? Oh, the little lizard is also eating their stuff. Oh, okay, that makes sense, I suppose. Somebody go and observe the overgrown insect. But then, is there another one? There's loads of the little flying lizards around. There's loads of them. Okay, they're right. There's a lot of them, and they appear to have eaten all the bugs, which does make sense. Okay, so if we try and butcher, where is it? Overgrown insect. Oh no, we're observing that one. Okay, so butcher that one. Just get us some other meat. So I think Nova might be coming over to do that. Okay, so are you coming this way, Nova? You are. Yeah, you're butchering. Okay. So she's going to come over here. No rush, Nova. It's all fine, Nova. Right, all the little kind of flying things clear off. Oh, I think they ate the thing. I think they ate the final bug. So we can't observe it. Okay. Possibly we should have done that earlier. But never mind. You live and learn. It's all fine. We've got other source of food at the moment, so it's not so bad. Oh, yeah, where's the spiky mushroom thing? And those things as well. Pointy red plants. I think maybe we should go and look at those as well. There's a big kind of bloaty insect thing over there. Hello, you're not going to cause problems with us, are you? You seem okay. You don't seem like you want to come cause trouble. You're not up for a bit of a ruckus. I think then, let's go and investigate that, shall we? The cone mushroom. And then we'll go and investigate the fantabulously named pointy red plants. And if we change the name of those, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. Also, observe that blade grass as well, because that might also be quite useful. But right, okay, plenty for people to get on with. Somebody was having some tea. Enjoyed beverage plus 15. Oh yes, there we go. Hang on, where is it? Happiness. Yeah, enjoyed a beverage. That was refreshing. Yes, it was, Annette, wasn't it? Isn't tea the best drink that there ever is and was? Yes, absolutely. Are we making coffee in this game? Hang on a minute. Let me look around and see if I can find any coffee. Oh no, because nobody wants that, because tea is the best. Okay, wonderful. Everyone's enjoying some lovely tea, which is magnificent. We do need to possibly try and get some buildings in, because people are getting very, very wet while doing their basic things. I mean, if we could put some of these things inside, that would be fantastic. But I don't think we're quite at that point just yet. I think actually, hang on a second, hang on. We have 215 scrap metal. I think somebody in the comments said that we can sort of put them back to back, and then maybe, hang on, yeah, could we put them back to back like that? And then does that change anything? Does that open it up? Or is there still going to be a wall between the two bits? Okay, Ember's putting that bit of shelter together. So let's see what that does. Is that going to have a big wall in the middle? Or is it going to be nice and open? It looks like it's kind of nice and open. Hang on a minute, hang on. So do that. Oh, okay. Right, that makes a little bit of a difference, doesn't it? So we can make a slightly more covered few areas. Okay, right, that's what we do. So 1 and 2... and 3. We make quite a big... Hang on, we're not allowed to put one there? Or did I just not press the button hard enough? Blocking objects. Okay. That seems a bit weird. What objects is that blocking exactly? I'm not into... Oh, hang on. The torch. Ah, okay, right. So could we potentially move the torch to just there? That would be quite good. A little bit of light there. And then could we maybe put another torch over there? You're having some tea. Shared a fear of remaining stranded. Annette nodded. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, nod's all you need. Okay. Right. That's quite good as well. So, yeah, if we can get this done, look, we could put the little eating thing under cover. And then also the sort of the thing over there, the crafting table and the research thing. They could also be under a cover, which means they're not going to get grumpy because they stood out in the rain doing their jobs. I think that's got to be what we do, hasn't it? Hang on, that's still blocking. Oh, we haven't moved the thing yet. We haven't moved the thing. And now everyone's gone to bed. Okay, fine. Right, we'll wait until the morning then. Wait until they wake up. And they go to bed at weird hours anyway. But they'll wake up soon. And then, yes, we might need to do some rejigging of things around the place just to make our base a little bit better. I mean, it's still quite, a nice sort of open air base at the moment. But that's okay. That's okay. It's better than no base at all. I mean, yeah, how far are we away from... We're nearly at the point where we could do some tailoring. But, yeah, where's the... Oh, no, we didn't go for construction basics, did we? We didn't go for that. We went for other things first. Okay, no, that's fine. That's okay. We're going to get this done. Right, there we go, look. There we go. So that's now... Hang on. Is that now done? Oh, they've done that. They've turned that into a shelter. Oh, okay, that's good. And there we go. We now have... a little, I mean, is it a bit mean to call it a barn? It's a little barn now, but that's okay. I like the little barn. So do that. So I think what we have to do is, I think over here, we get even more storage stuff. So get some more stockpiling. So do that for stockpile. And then get some more shelving in over here. So get 4 more, yeah, like that. know, 3 square. So some more shelving, because that is slowly filling up. Slowly filling up. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Is the tea is stored in a teapot? Who bought a teapot with them? Who bought a teapot with them? Well done, whoever provided the teapot for the tea. That's absolutely amazing. Right, so that's for storage. So a little bit more kind of stuff where we can put things at the end. But then, yeah, hang on a minute. So grab this, move that to be inside, because that would make sense. So you can stay dry working on that. And then pick that thing up. That can then go there. So that's also undercover, which is pretty good. I think maybe putting the food thing undercover, it's quite big, isn't it? That might be a little bit of a risk. So is it worth moving that? How is that going to work, however? How's the large wooden table going to work? Is it going to fit just here? Okay, let's wait for Annette to finish eating first. I don't want to kind of move the table while she's there. Okay, right, so pick up the table and put it... Oh, we can put it there. Okay. Oh, we have to move all the individual seats, do we? Okie doke. Right, hang on. Move all the chairs as well. Okay, there we go. Right, runtime on very quickly. And let's just see what happens now. Vanessa reached intellect 3. Oh, that's quite good. Right, well done. So her intellect level has gone up. And, some food is about to rot away. So we're about to lose 4 lots of our... Whatever that was, kind of like, yeah, not meat, banana soup, whatever it was. But, okay. That's okay right now. We've got plenty of other food sources coming in. That's not too much of a bother. And blade grass. Okay, I took a sample of the blade grass while observing it. Growing and harvesting it won't be too hard, as long as one's careful with the razor-sharp edges of the grass. Talk about a fitting name. I mean, you named it, didn't you? You would have named it, so okay. And we can plant that to get hay. Okie doke. Right, so now, are they... Yeah, Vanessa is now looking at the cone mushroom. Okay, so hopefully... That's not going to be poisonous, and that might be another thing that we can use for food. Although I mean, for our limited people right now, food isn't so bad. We have 8 lots of veggie soup, and 4 lots of meat soup right now, and 32 lots of emergency rations. So it's not so bad right now. And of course we do have some more not meat bananas over there and over there that we could go and get. There's loads of these sort of, the other, whatever they were, buttermelon things over here that we could grab. So food is sort of okay. It's maybe now not so bad. However, thunderstorm. During this disaster, lightning strikes can damage structures and devices, electrocute survivors and animals, or kill plants. A lightning strike that hits a stockpile or storage devices causes significant decay to all the things inside. Okay, walking in the rain is unpleasant, but sleeping soaking wet is outright horrible. Oh, okay. So maybe, do we want to make everybody go inside? Do we want to make people go indoors? Vanessa is drinking. Okay, the chopping block just got hit by lightning, everybody. It's a good job that we've moved the table and chairs inside. How perfectly timed was that? Ember, can you come over here and have a sit down? Can you sit to relax, please? I'm giving you an order to go and sit down, please. Because of the storm, please... Right, the chopping block has been destroyed by lightning. Okay, that was a surprise. Can you all sit down, please? Oh, hang on. Sit to relax. Already relax. Can you just stay indoors? Can you stay inside, please? I don't want you to get hit by lightning, because that would be bad. Vanessa is drinking tea while soaking wet. Are you relaxed? Can you go and sit down? No. Okay, but at least you're undercover. You are undercover right now, which is pretty good. Right, Annette's sitting down. Vanessa's sitting down. So 2 of them are now, you know, undercover. 3 of them are undercover. It's just Nova. Nova doesn't care. Nova does not have a care in the world. She's going, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Lightning, bring it on, skies. Okay, please don't get hit by lightning. Please don't get hit by lightning. That would be bad. Oh, and look at that. We're 99% of the way through our research. Okay, lightning over there. Right, Ember and Nova now just showing off, trying to outbrave each other. Oh, and there you go. Nova goes back in. Now Annette comes outside. There's lightning. Go inside, please. Okay. Right, runtime on quickly. If people are going to get hit by lightning, then we can't do much about it, I don't think. Right, we've researched tailoring. That's good. 4 of our things have rotted away, but yeah, that's not a great surprise. And, hang on a minute. Ember fainted. Okay, I didn't see what happened to Ember. I imagine she got hit by lightning. Oh, what a surprise. Moderate pain, 8. Hang on, can we find out what happened? Lightning strike. Okay, so pain plus 30, consciousness minus 100. So Vanessa the super doctor, is just going to walk past this fallen comrade. Just go, nah, it's fine. Whereas Annette is sprinting over. Look at this. Annette's like, no, Ember, my goodness, we must save you. And Vanessa, the doctor, going, oh, yeah, look at that. There's a funny looking mushroom. Isn't that exciting? I think, do you know what I think we do? I think we draft you. I think we have to draft people and get them to just stand under cover. Just go and stand over there, please. And Nova, you're over there salvaging. Draft you as well. You're going to stand under cover too. We need people to not be out in the storm. One person has been hit by lightning. I would like other people to not get hit by lightning and die, because that will be better. So, okay. Right, Annette, try and get Ember back over here. So pop them, get rid of the roofs. Pop them into a bed. Okay, that's good. Right, Annette's going to sleep. Perfect. Okay, wonderful. Nova, if I undraft you, can we tell you to go to sleep? Oh, hang on. They've got their own sleeping spots, have they? Hang on. Yeah, that's Nova's. Okay, so Nova, could you go to sleep? Go to sleep, please, because then at least you'll be out of the storm. And Vanessa, undraft you, but can you please, no, not sleep. Ember's fainted. Should you not be tending to Ember? Can you not tend to her? Vanessa, tend to... I'm a bit confused. Hang on a minute. Ember Griffin is unconscious. There's nothing... I mean, the tea is helping. Is there nothing we can do? I think she's just passed out and we have to wait for her to wake up. I think that's kind of it. Okay, hang on a minute. Go to bed. All of you just lie down. Whether you're asleep or unconscious, I don't care. Just wait for the storm to go away, please, because somebody got hit by lightning, and that's generally a bad thing. And one of our things is destroyed as well. So, yeah, storm is bad. We get that game. Storm is not a good thing. Oh, and there we go. Is the storm done? I think the storm might now be done. Okay. So you've literally just woken up from being hit by lightning, and you've gone, oh my goodness me, I got hit by lightning. Oh, better go and repair that chopping block. Are you not going to shout at the people that didn't help you? Like, for example, Vanessa. Right, okay. Ember is now going back to what she was doing. She's going to go and look at a mushroom and hopefully not get hit by lightning this time. Okay, wonderful. We survived our first thunderstorm, sort of. I mean, yeah, we're all still alive, so I'm going to count that as a good thing. And we have discovered the buzz shroom. Okay, that's what the big pointy mushroom thing is. These cone-looking mushrooms don't appear to be poisonous. Upon ingesting a small sample, it caused a tingling sensation on my tongue. Shortly after that, I felt a surge of energy as if I got a boost from adrenaline. That's why I called this buzz shroom. We could use them to make tea, even more tea, or process them into energy stimulants. Okay, so we can harvest them, we can plant them, we can boil them, so 20 of them makes 5 tea, or we can make stimulants. That's appeared as a research option now. Okay, so new research things are appearing when we actually uncover new things on the planet. Okay, that makes sense. I quite like that. Right, good stuff. I think as well, is it worth getting a tailoring table in and maybe making some hats to possibly keep people a bit dry? I mean, massive hats or rain macs or something. Can we make like a great big raincoat or something? So if we go to production, yeah, tailoring bench. So yeah, wooden tailoring bench, please. And, okay, rotate it round. It's going to have to go just there, I think. But if we get one of those in, what else new has appeared? Furniture. Wooden beds. Oh, we can make wooden synthetic beds. Although, I don't know how much of that we've got. Synthetic textile 64. Have we got... I don't know how we get that. So if we did build a number of beds, we would then be very low on that. We could go and get some skin bark. Could we pick up 40 skin bark from over here, look? Can we go and do that? Can we harvest that? That's 10. So each one of these, if we harvest it, is effectively a fancy bed. Rather than sleeping on the floor, it's a nice bed. Okay, right. Do that, and then just get a little bit more. In fact, you know, why didn't I just do... Hang on a minute. Do all of that, look. Yeah, go to orders, and go to harvest, and go boop. Yeah, there we go. Do all that, please. So somebody go and grab those. That's going to be wonderful. And then, oh, hang on. Hang on. This is important. Where do we go for the... Let's go to that flower there, actually. Go to that. I'd like to observe that pointy red plant, please. I am intrigued with the pointy red plant. I'd like to go and look at that. That is not ready for harvesting. That is definitely not ready. That is not ready. That one is, though, so harvest that. That's wonderful. That's more tea. That's all very good. Right, okay, so I think most people are up and about doing something. People are eating and they're having a little chat and such like. You're getting rations to eat. Why are you eating rations? We've got other things that you can eat now. There's veggie soup and all sorts of bits and bobs. Right, the tailoring table is done. What can we do over here? Right, so sew tops, sew pants, sew boots, sew hats. Okay, hats please. Straw hat. Okay, what is the... We want something to keep rain off. That's what we want. So, yeah, how do we know what it does? Heat tolerance. Okay, we don't need heat tolerance. Yeah, cold tolerance. Oh, no, hang on. Straw hat is heat tolerance increase. Okay, no, that is good. That increases their heat tolerance. So it can get a little bit warmer and they're going to be comfortable. So we could do that, but we haven't got any hay. That one is heat tolerance up and also cold tolerance up a bit. Not that cold tolerance is going to bother, but it's not as good as that one. A beanie is not good for heat tolerance because, of course, it's nice and warm. And a fur cap is definitely not good for that kind of thing. Okay, so really, a straw hat or 4 is where we want to go. But we need some hay from some tall grass. If only there was some tall grass around. Oh, look, there's some. Yeah, okay. Cut that and cut that, please. Ooh, what's that? There's some dandelion spores just kind of lying around on the floor. Did we forget to move them? Or have we harvested them but not moved them? Okay, people are just harvesting but not moving things. Right, okay, yeah, Nova. Move all that over. Nova, move it over. Move it over, Nova. And then, yeah, sew hats. So, yeah, straw hats. Make 4 of those, please. Oh, this is very good. Right, we can all have hats soon. This is going to be amazing. We've got hats and tea. I mean, do we need to do anything else, really? I'm not entirely sure. Annette is going and chopping all these things down. We can make some fancy beds very soon. That's wonderful. We're observing the pointy red plant. We're still okay for food. A little bit of veggie soup. I think they're taking quite a long time to grow. So what we could do is, as well, while we're here, why don't we nip over to that tree and just harvest the stuff from that? Just get the stuff from that, because that would also be quite handy. And we've researched wooden fortifications. Okay, we can now have... Hang on a minute. That's not a wooden fortification. That's clearly made of stone or bricks or something. But okay, that's a great big wall. Oh, hang on a minute. It's a wooden wall. Okay, no, right, I get it. And a gate and a tower and a fence and a meat lure and everything else. Right, okay. Oh, the ship's gone. They've got rid of the ship. Oh, that's quite good. Right, wonderful. I mean, can we build on this? Can we build... If we wanted to build a fortification, can we build on that? Or do we use that as kind of the edge of the base? Do we kind of build the base around here? I'm not entirely sure. How are we looking for wood as well? 35 bits of wood. Because, yeah, if we do get rid of those trees, that's going to be a good supply of wood. I assume the wood doesn't deteriorate. I assume the wood is going to be around for a while, is it? Wood. Yeah, indefinite if it's under a roof, which it is. If you freeze the wood, it lasts forever as well, which would be a little bit odd, but okie doke. Yeah, maybe then. Maybe. Orders. So cut all those trees down. Sorry, trees. I do apologise, but cut all of you down. And that means that then, yes, that'll free up that space. And maybe we could build on that. We could build foundations on that. I think what happens is when you build an actual structure, like a proper room or whatever, you have to put foundations down first. So maybe we cover that in foundations and then build upon it. That'd be quite good. Oh, we've got a hat. I think we've made a hat. Okay, this is magnificent. Okay, who made the hat? I don't know who went to make the hat. I mean, there it is. Is it in a hat box? Oh my goodness me, the hat is in a hat box. Not only have they made a hat, they've made a hat box for the hat. Who Who did that? A promotion, camp manager, whatever, leader, king, emperor, whatever. I don't know who it was. Who's the best at doing crafting stuff? Hang on. Crafting is Annette. Definitely not you. Could have been you. Possibly could have been you, but maybe not. It was probably Annette, I would have thought. Okay, right. Annette, where are you? Annette, Annette, she's now all the way over there. She's transporting all that back. Okay, right. What we'll do is, Annette, transport those lovely not meat bananas back over here. And then, when you're back over here, we are going to reward you with a hat. Our very first hat. This is all wonderful. Okay, so pop that there. Oh, what's... okay, right. We've got... Is that going off, I assume? Ah, the veggie soup is going off. Okie doke. Right, message understood. That's going a bit mouldy. But we can now, I think... yeah, until 8. Until 8. That's awaiting materials, and the veggie soup is also awaiting materials. Okay, so we could get some more of that back in, but if we're going to get the meat stuff done, no point having both, because as we've seen, they do go off. Okay, right, hang on. Annette, don't take a walk. I mean, take a walk in a minute, but first, please put on your brand new hat. A light hat made of hay. Okay, you can wear a little hay hat, Annette. This is going to be amazing. Put the hat on, Annette. What is in the hat box, and... there you go. Annette is wearing a hat, and now she's going for a walk in her hat. Do you know what? Enjoy the walk, Annette. You've earned it. You've made an amazing hat. I think we might have to have a little look at what people are wearing, just to make sure they're not wearing loads of great big thick wintry clothes or anything. Because right now, of course, it's quite warm. It's 28 degrees C. And if people are wearing lots of things, if they're wearing loads of layers, like a very warm jacket and then a thick jumper and then, I don't know, some thermal pants or whatever, it's going to make them quite hot and bothered. We want them to be cool. We want them to be cool and lovely and, sort of comfortable in the temperature. So we can make summer shoes. We can do that. So that gives us a heat tolerance increase of 4 degrees C. So I think maybe if we start with... I mean, everyone's going to get a hat eventually, which is wonderful. But yeah, if we start with that, if we start with some shoes, just to increase the heat tolerance a little bit for each person. But what are people wearing? So Annette is wearing sneakers. Okay, so cold tolerance increase, that's useless. And then a heat tolerance, nothing at all. Okay, that doesn't really help us at all. Ember is wearing sneakers. Nova is wearing some synthetic boots. Okay, but again, that doesn't help with heat tolerance. That's not very useful. And Vanessa wearing sneakers. Okay, I think then we've got some hats sorted. So we've got their head sorted out. Maybe now we also make some boots. Summer boots. Ah, the only thing is... what do you make them out of? Synthetic leather. No, synthetic textiles, sorry, at the moment. Can we not make... Hang on, get rid of that order right now. We don't want to do that. Can we not make... Did that thing say you could make some leather with that? Oh, and a tanning rack, whatever it was. Hang on. We've seen that somewhere. We can turn the skin bark into veggie leather, or whatever it said. Ranching. Yes, there we go. A large drying rack. Put a large one out. We might as well. Wooden or whichever one. Wooden or metal. I mean, the metal is a more finite resource. There are quite a lot of trees around for us to go and chop down. So let's build it out of wood. And I think, we'll put it over here, look. We'll pop it over there. And then, we'll get some proper I say proper leather. We'll get some leathery stuff out of that from the skin bark. Because I think that's what we can do. And we do have, I think we've got skin bark around, haven't we? We gathered quite a lot of it. Or we should have done. Is that it? Is that skin bark? Yeah, we have 110. Oh, silicon leaf. Oh no. Oh, they've renamed Pointy Red Plant. Boo. Okay, the Pointy Red Plant, best name, has a bulky core with a peculiar pattern, which synthesizes an unlikely substance. Silicon. I have never heard of such a plant before, so it might be unique to this world. I named it silicon leaf. Okay, so we can get silicon from that. I mean, that's what we use in, like, computer, electronic chips and things. Right, okay, so right now, that's not that useful, but over time, I think it's going to be quite handy. Okay, let's get this put together here. Get that done. So somebody could build this, whoever wants to do some building. I think Ember is our only builder, isn't she? She is the only person that does any building. I think Annette is making some food, which is good. I think, we've got 6 veggie soup, which is going off. But by the look of it, we also do have 4 meat soup, which is not going off. And I think she's even making up some more. Vanessa got cheered up by Annette. Well done. It's raining. That's a bit of a shame. We scavenged various bits and bobs, more power units and, I don't know, CPU cores and things. That's all good. Okay. Right, that's looking wonderful. That stuff rotted away. That's okay. We sort of knew that was going to happen. Right, people are wet and hungry and bothered, but can we do this? Can we do this? Did that just say that Nova transported 100 bits of wood? How is that even possible? How is that possible? I don't understand how you've done that. That's like moving 100 gigantic big logs around. Okay, well done you and your big arms. Right, there we go. So now here, what can we do? How does this work exactly? So a large wooden drying rack, keep empty, no, or retrieve. Okay, hang on. Ah, right, okay. So raw red meat, hides, and raw smoke leaf. Okay. We don't. Oh, hides, hang on. Can we. I don't know how we make that leather stuff. Maybe that's not what we wanted. Is it something else? Is it another thing? Or a cooking stove? Why haven't we got a cooking stove yet? That seems a little bit of an oversight, doesn't it? How do we make the stuff? How do we make whatever that stuff turns into? Yeah, skin bark. We want to turn that into the leather or whatever it was. So we can then make some nice shoes for people. But, yeah, like veggie leather or something it said, didn't it? Oh, okay. Are people going to bring stuff to this? Is that what's going to happen? Are people going to bring stuff to that? Or is that just going to sit there and do nothing at all now? I think it might do nothing at all. Yeah, okay, right. That's not worked well. So smoke leaf can be boiled into tea or made into pipes. That's hides from animals. And that's, yeah, meat that can dry out a bit. Okay, right. That's not got the desired effect. That's not going to do anything for us right now. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Not to worry. That's, you know, it's still there. In case we need it for the future, that's still okay. Right, we're making hats. Okay, so I think Annette's got a lovely hat. Go and check. Yeah, I mean, go along. So, Ember, you can have a hat. Go and pick up a hat. And then Nova can have a hat. Everybody's going to look fantastic. I think, ooh, metal refinement is done. Okay, so we're flying through the research. So we can now build ourselves a little kind of furnace type thing. That's quite good. Does that mean now we can think about unlocking a few other bits and bobs that are more advanced? Thinking of electrical stuff. Can we do that? Oh, lightning rods. Okay, that's also very important. We've got to find or produce metal alloys first. Okay, so before we do that, we've got to, yeah, get some alloys on the go. Okie doke. What we'll do is, we've got plenty to do. There's a lot going on. Food is still looking okay. 7 veggie soup, 1 meat soup. Nova is whining to Vanessa about remaining stranded forever. Don't whine. Go and have a nice chat. Vanessa's idling. That's fine. They can idle for a bit. Right, another hat is done. So Nova, I think you just made that hat and your crafting went up. Do you know what? You've earned that hat. You've earned the hat that you just made. That's magnificent. And now Annette is going to make the final hat for Vanessa. And then when that's done, I think we will wrap things up for now. But lightning rod research is done. That's good. Is it worth building one of these? I suspect it might be. I mean, do we put it nearby? Do we want to put it nearby? I think we put it there. That's okay. If it hits that, it's not hitting us. And that's the important thing. Okay. Ember, can you go and make us a lightning rod, please? Yep, that's precise how you make a lightning rod. Just sort of whack at the bottom of this thing with a big hammer. Yep, there we go. And boop. Right. Lightning rod is in. So hopefully, if there's another storm, we are not going to see our people getting hit by lightning. Okay. Wonderful. Have we finished making the hat? No. We're about 2/3 of the way through. Can somebody finish making the hat, please? I wanted to get all that done. But no, everyone's just sort of cleared off now. People are going to bed and eating and they're having downtime. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Annette. Well done, Annette. Okay, so a spot of sewing. I don't know, stitch that bit to that bit. Do a seam or something. I don't know much about sewing. Do that bit there. And are we nearly done? Don't forget the hat box, Annette, as well. Very important. Love a hat box. And there we go. Vanessa, you can now have a lovely straw hat. And that's going to be wonderful. I think she gets up to put it on right now. And there we go. everybody now has a lovely cooling straw hat just to help with their heat tolerance a bit. So yeah, I think, there we go. Annette's is now up to below 44, which I imagine we might possibly get quite close to, particularly when we're in those kind of red bits there. I think that's telling us what's happening in the season. So at the moment it's the wet season, which we know because it's obviously quite rainy. And then I imagine it's going to get a little bit warmer at that orange point. And then when it's red, it's going to be really, really hot and dry. I'm thinking how that's going to work. So I think we have to get this sorted for when we get to that point. I mean, really, we do want kind of spare hats as well, because of course things are falling apart. Shoes and coats and things are falling apart, but I think if we can just get a kind of basic setup for people, basic shoes and t-shirts and everything else, just get everyone done at a very simple level, and then we can make extras. We can make kind of backups at the later point, but just to get everybody feeling nice and cool. But I think with that done, we will wrap things up for now. I'm quite happy with that. Got some food growing over here. It's about halfway through. That's not too bad. That should provide some good food later on. Food is looking okay. 8 bits of veggie soup, 1 bit of meat soup. Everybody seems quite happy. Lightning rod in, base is looking better. I think it's all looking very wonderful. So we will wrap things up for now and then come back next time and see what we get up to. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Stranded Alien Dawn. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Now Bernard's got the plague. Our home is called Home Stinky Home. Yeah, I think Bernard is done for. Now, Bernard, you still smell nice. A flute trumpet or something. It's a flumpet. So is this going to work? Oh, some saucy whisperings going on. Here's the happy couple, everybody.